MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Redbirds have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully his mojo starts turning around.
Here's the second baseman, Colt. Walk for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, one away. At the plate, Tommy Pham, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well.
Counts 1-0.
And he lays off there 1-0. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they hate Dero. This has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Pham stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run, and no one will track it down.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Paul DeYoung is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Throw over to the bag. Pitch out, nothing doing. Fam's off and running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutcheon is set down for out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. That's Ryan for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Bounce back. 2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hoskins, California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handled.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. This is popped up. Hoskins is there. 1 down.
Batting 5th, the catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 4-1. Molina, who goes just by Yachty most of the time. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Now he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. And the pitch towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Stepping into the box, Dylan Carlson. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball well outside. Three and 0 now. Tommy Edman would be next. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now to the plate, Tommy Edman, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually... Quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Loved by Harrison. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Didi Gregorius. And this is taken outside for ball one. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's just 2 for 9. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. Ready now, Carlos Martinez. 9-1-2 due up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Lifted in the air out to left field. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300. Elusive 300 batting average.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over. And he is tagged out here. Boy, up.
We're back as turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, "I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night." Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Way to go. Phillies.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Josh Harrison, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he races the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Stepping in now, Aaron Nola. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
He's off 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 home. Little chopper back to the mound. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. And a good throw gets him one gone. Striding in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. So far this season with runners in scoring position, McCutchen carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Hit hard down the line. Tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And to score from third, the tying run.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Bryce Harper is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
1-1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
A 1-1 home.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. You elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 the count. From the stretch.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Fouled off. 2 out, bases loaded. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Now the pitch.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-0.
shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Popped him up. Hoskins has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager to this point, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
In now, Nick Williams. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on this side.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Center fielder going back into the shrubbery and gone.
And you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now back to the plate now, Aaron Nola. Soft liner to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in middle infielder Gene Segura. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. And that's the second out. So coming to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. On the ground is short. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 2. It's now 4-2 now.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Carlos Martinez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is McCutchen. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cardinals do get one back on the solo home run. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at-bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Full count, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Line towards center field. Pham is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
From the stretch.
He's good.
On its way. A pitch out. The throw. On a thrown out easily at second.
So they put the speedster in motion. They're trying to test this catcher who isn't known for his throwing abilities, but they had it sniffed out. A well-executed pitch out leads to a good throw, and they nab him at second.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. New inning set to get underway. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
Number 28.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
McCutchen is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
The last at-bat, Kennedy, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. First pitch of the at-bat.
and that's by him. It's 0-1.
When you
line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Standing in now, Nick Williams. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here. Josh Harrison will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. As a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. The 0-1 pitch. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
The batter, number 2.
In now, Gene Segura. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever. Got to calibrate that velocity.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cardinals 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's looked at for ball number 2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Yadi Molina digging in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Line drive to center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Outside, 2-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Hit in the air out to center field. Williams is under it, and that retires the side. Last half of the 7th here. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutcheon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Again, another foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. to the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another one sent foul. 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2 one more time. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman, Louis Cardinals.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Ozuna at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
First offering on its way. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
2 outs here with a runner at third. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Fouled off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Popped up. DeYoung is under it. And the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-2. Yasiel Puig is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Colton Wong will stand in as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1 on first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
And he'll get in there safely.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Men on third with 2 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1. And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4. Paul DeYoung digs in next, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to left center. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. David Robertson enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 30, J.J. Robertson. Number 25, Marcell.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 3 runs already home here. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Again, a 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Redbirds 5. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Wong has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready for another shot now, Josh Harrison. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Neil Walker will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out. Settling in now, Gene Segura. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And it takes strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
1-2.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in, Dylan Carlson goes 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. A ball and no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. He pulls this one into right. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, one out, down one in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
You want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0, here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Brian Anderson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Lane Thomas will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 35, Lane Thomas.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! And with 2 out in the ninth, they have taken the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they move out in front 7-6. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
Hector Neris takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's Colton Wong now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I have
swing and out to deep center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies 6.
Your attention, please. This game for the Cardinals. Now playing right field. Number 35, Lane Thomas.
Jordan Hicks enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Jordan Hicks.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Ball even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Got him to go down swinging there. Andrew McCutchen is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hicks is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty D, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when a game's on the line.
Now another 1-2. Pushed off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Count still full, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Phillies down to their final out now. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Cards came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. John Brebbia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jordan Hicks closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For Philadelphia, 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.